Good morning. My name is Lashee Carroll Jones. I am one of the medication assistant specialists with the VAMAP VDH program, and I'm here to talk to you about eligibility and provider overview. So today we will be discussing our program overview as well as our eligibility criteria. The Virginia Medication Assistance Program, also known as VMAP, provides assistance to life-saving medications for treatment of HIV and related illnesses for eligible clients through the direct provision of medications or through assistance with insurance premiums and/or medication copays. We have 4 programs under the VAMAP. The first one is called DirectMap, or as many of you know, DMAP. This is when a client does not have any coverage for their HIV medications. They would pick up their medications at any local health department or alternative site like ACC Pharmacy, Alexandria Pharmacy, or Fairfax Pharmacy if they receive services at those sites. VDH will pay for all the medications that are on the direct formulary only, which if you go to our website, all of our formularies are on there. It's about 8 or 9 pages right now, the formulary that these clients can access medications from. Our second program is the Health Insurance Marketplace Assistance Program, also known as HIMAP. VDH assists with enrolling eligible clients into specific VDH approved plans via the marketplace using BENALYTICS, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. Clients will obtain medications through an in-network retail pharmacy. The perk of using the HIMAP program is VDH will pay for the monthly premiums for those ACA plans, the approved plans, as well as the copays for the medications approved by their primary insurance, which means the clients pretty much just go get their medications and we also pay for their premiums. Our next insurance plan would be the Medicare Prescription Assistance Program, also known as MPEP. Those individuals are enrolled in a Medicare Prescription Drug Plan or PDP plan, and they're eligible for monthly premium and cost share assistance if they request. MPEP clients can pick up their medications at any retail pharmacy that accepts their medication PDP plan and that is within the REMZEL network. In this program, VDH will pay for the premiums for the prescription drug plan if clients request, or we will just pay for the copays for the medications approved by the primary insurance, which would be a Part C as in cat or a Part D as in dog plan. It does not cover the payments for any supplemental plans, Part F, G, anything. This is solely based for Part C and D plans. Our final insurance program is the Insurance Continuation Assistance Program, or ICAP. Individuals that have private insurance plans, some private insurance plans, or have employer's insurance with medication benefits are eligible for this assistance. We will assist with their copays and deductibles for the medication only. ICAP does not cover any of the premium costs or anything of that nature. It's solely based on the actual medication. And this allows us to help limited income individuals with medication access through retail pharmacies within the network with REMZEL. VDH will pay for the medication co-payments for those medications on the VAMAP formulary, as well as the Ryan White Part B as in boy formulary. Again, those both can be found on our website. The VAMAP eligibility requirements. To qualify for this program, an applicant must have the following. They must be a Virginia resident. They must have an individual or family income at or below 500% of the federal poverty level or FPL. They have to have documented HIV diagnosis. They cannot qualify or have Medicaid, and they cannot have any other payer source for medication. So clients with insurance may be eligible for ICAP, or those individuals that have ARVs that are not covered. We will enroll those in DMAP, which just means if you have insurance, but we can guarantee that your ARVs are not covered under that plan for the various reasons that insurances do not cover medications, we will still provide medications solely for the ARVs. Anything else their insurance would need to pick up. Client information, proof of residency, which is proof that they are a Virginia resident. They must live in Virginia to provide proof of residency. Acceptable proof of residencies include the following: lease or rental agreement, a utility bill with the name of the applicant and the current address, a copy of the current health insurance or health coverage bill with the name and current address, or a government issued ID card. For income, again, you can't be more than 500% of the FPL. For proof of no income, VDH does have a standard form that can be found on our website, a no income verification letter or a letter of support. You could also submit documentation on your own site's letterhead with a date, as well as your signature attesting to the fact that the client that does not have income. The client cannot write their own letter of support unless it is notarized. So if a client just says, hey, can I write a letter and say that it's not, that I don't have income, they can, but it has to be notarized for us to accept it. Here you will see, this is our income section of an application. While I know it does mention monthly income, we really want to know the current gross annual income. How many people are in the household? A tip that I usually give to people who fill out applications is if there are multiple people in the household and those other people do not have income, you could write a little note over here and say no additional income. That's something that we have to confirm. So if it's already there, then we don't have to call you, which is to assist in processing the application as quickly as we possibly can. Also, if they're in income, we would just need all that information here versus just skipping over it. Consent and signature. All applications must be signed. Now, this first line and date is for the client or applicant or their legal guardian. Right now, during COVID, we are still allowing someone to sign on their behalf or a case manager to sign on their behalf without the client's signature. We typically do not use this area other than for the client signature, but during these times right now, we have made that adjustment. Please make sure this is signed. We cannot process an application without it. Proof of diagnosis. A provider must complete medication certification verifying the current disease status. Current viral load and CD4 count are not required, but are helpful for our reporting purposes. So if you submit a complete application for us, we expect this field right here in the red to be filled in. Additionally, if they have insurance, especially ICAP, and you're applying, we need to know the name of the medication or the ARV specifically that they are on. That is because we need to verify that it is covered under their plan prior to us enrolling them in the ICAP program. And if not, we would need to call you for that. It also must be signed by the provider or someone on their behalf. As you see, a case manager could sign this and date it. Recertification overview. The purpose of recertification is to ensure that all VAMAP clients meet current eligibility criteria. Every client is to complete a recertification twice a year. Once a year, the client will complete a full application packet verification, Once a year, a client will complete a full recert packet similar to the initial VAMAP application. And once a year, the client will complete a one-page self-attestation, which is here. As you see, pretty much if nothing has changed for the client since the prior 6 months, you can select no for everything, sign it, date it, and send it in. We don't need any additional documentation. Please be sure to include their full name as well as their date of birth and their gender. But if their income hasn't changed, they have not moved, their insurance has not changed, or they haven't gained insurance, you could just say no for everything, sign it, date it, and that is complete. The full recert does require a little more. As you see, we do ask all this information be included. And again, if anything has changed for that client, income, residency, if anything changes along those lines, we do need proof of that for them. And we also have this available, both of them available in a Spanish version, Division of Pharmacy Services, also known to many of you as Central Pharmacy or DPS. They provide medication access to our clients who are enrolled in DMAP based on our VAMAP formulary. Medications are filled at Central Pharmacy and shipped via UPS to VDH health departments and alternative sites, which can be some of like Inova, those sites. Mary Washington is another site that is an alternate site that is not a health department that we deliver medications to. VDH Central Pharmacy conducts VAMAP site visits to ensure programmatic compliance as well for us. BENALYTICS Enrollment Assistance. We contract with BENALYTICS to assist with enrolling eligible clients into insurance plans, ACA and Medicaid. They also help us with some of the Medicare clients, the Part D plans occasionally as well. They assist us with making a premium payment. So if ever there's an issue with one of your clients receiving premium payments on their plans, they are the ones that really help us make sure we can get that done for all of our clients to the best of our ability. So VDH functions as your program sponsor, whether you qualify for the program, you certify eligibility, fund your insurance plan, well, if you have ACA, or cover your cost shares on a REMZEL card, and you also are responsible to update personal and insurance related information. Once we verify all that eligibility, we will send it over to BENALYTICS if you qualify for any of our insurance plans, and they will help you find a plan. They will sign the clients up. They will pay the premiums. Of course, all three of those relate specifically to ACA. Again, some Medicare Part D plans also will go through them for assistance, and they will resolve disputes and maintain your coverage. So it's really important. They are a major vendor for us and they assist us a lot once again. MyVAMAP.com. This is a fairly new website that we have developed. It has a lot of great information. We hope you will visit it after this training session. But basically, it is our insurance enrollment program on a website. It will tell you whether or not clients are eligible for Medicaid, if they are eligible for insurance enrollment, and also even help you with a meeting schedule tool so that you can go ahead and just have someone contact you so that you can be enrolled in insurance coverage. It also has a lot of our resources and ways to contact us, BENALYTICS, as well as Medicaid. REMZEL. VAMAP contracts with REMZEL to assist insured clients with paying copay and deductible amounts on prescription drugs after the primary insurance has paid. A client should have a REMZEL card. They run about every Wednesday, so they are only mailed out on Thursday every week, so it can take a little bit of time even after they receive their approval letter, as well as the site who will get the approval letter pretty much immediately after myself or Tania, which is one of the other supervisors, sign it. It'll be about a week or so before your card is even generated. The primary insurance card and the REMZEL card have to be provided to the pharmacy, or the client may be asked to pay the cost of the prescription. So REMZEL will not work as your primary, as the client's primary. They have to present their prescription coverage card from their insurance plan first, and then whatever cost is left remaining, REMZEL will pick up. Some of the most common questions VAMAP receives are some of the following. What programs are covered under VAMAP? Again, we have DMAP, which is direct medication assistance. We have HIMAP program, which assists with ACA premium payments as well as co-pays for the medication. We have MPEP, which is also our Medicare program, which can cover premium and co-pays for the medication, or just the co-pays based on the client's request. We have ICAP, which is employer's insurance or individual insurance plans, in which case we only cover the co-pays of the medication. How often are clients required to update their eligibility? Twice a year. So we have a 6-month attestation form, which is a short form. And then we also have a long form, which is required once a year, every 12 months, Final question. True or false? BENALYTICS handles recertifications for VAMAP clients. This is false. BENALYTICS handles our insurance enrollment for ACA plans and some Medicare plans, as well as our premium payments. This concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this was helpful. If ever you have any questions, please call myself, Lashley Carol Jones, at 804-864-7088, or you can reach out to my counterpart, which is Tania Butler, at 804-864-7360. Thank you and have a good day.